is amazing. It's my favourite. Like, literally £3 for that. I'm sorry. I'm going to swatch it, but I don't think it's going to be that good. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, we are testing out the brand new brand RELOVE by Revolution. So I'm so excited. I've got my box and I love the fact that it comes with this. I know that's literally standard, but it just makes me feel like I'm on a tropical beach. I ordered powders, foundations, lip balms, lipsticks, highlighter, contour. I ordered loads of eye stuff as well, but that's going to be in a separate video because I just figured out it would just be far easier. I've got 5 eyeshadow palettes, mascara and brow products, so if you want to watch that, then that'll be up really soon. And I also ordered primers in this video, so there's a full review, everything I use. I actually use both of the primers as well, which I think is so exciting. I really enjoyed filming this. I wasn't actually going to film this, but you know, I pushed myself. It's like 11:07 right now at night. The lighting's not as good, so I hope that doesn't affect the video too much, but I needed to film it because I wasn't really having a great day, and I just thought, you know what, I've got to do it. And I love filming so much, but I just thought sometimes it can be hard to sometimes do the things even that you love doing because you just feel like your mind might not be in the right place. I wasn't sure if I was going to be bubbly, and I wasn't sure if I was going to chat as much, and I didn't want to come across like I was forcing it either. So I'm not sure if I have done. I'm not sure if I have come across as bubbly as I normally do, but that's okay. Anyway, let's go on to the video. I really hope you enjoy. Also, I didn't mention, these are all under £5. The prices should be on the screen individually. I didn't spend much. I bought so much, and it literally, like, I've seen all over Instagram, like, you can do a full face for under £35, and obviously that was my plan for this video, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to split it into 2, and I just thought it'd be easier to show you all in separate videos. I did actually put a poll on my story, like, do you want to see them individually? So you don't want to see just the foundation, then just the powder. A lot of you said that, but then most of you said a full face. So I'm gonna do the eyes separate and the face, so it's like more than one product. I will leave time cards down below so you can obviously go to the certain part if you need to rewatch it. But yeah, I really hope you do enjoy it, and I love it all so much. Let's get on to the review. It's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to film an eyeshadow and like an eye version of this because I've already done my eyeshadow, and I thought there's not really that much chance of me getting it all done in one video. So I just thought it'd be easier to split it into 2. I bought 2 of the primers. I bought the hydrating and the power fix. Now I've got loads of hydrating primers, so I feel like today I might use the power fix, or I might actually do half and half and see if there is actually any difference between the 2. Then I picked up the serum foundation. I'm really excited to see how this works because obviously it is a serum, and I don't actually think I have many serum foundations at all. So I thought that'd be a really good idea to try out. And then basically I was so excited about this launch that I kind of like put everything in my basket. I managed to get 2 of the same eyeshadow palettes. And I've actually picked up 2 of the powders, the super matte powders. So I've got the shades Vanilla and the shades Translucent. I am going to incorporate both. I'm not actually sure why I bought both of these. I think I must have just clicked them both in my basket and thought that I'd already got the one. I also got 2 of the lip balms because I think they look really, really cool. They are scented, and they also are yellow and pink, I believe, so I'm really, really excited to see how these work. Then I bought a highlighter. I'm really, really excited about this as well. I can't believe this is all under £5. I also got a gloss, which I'm really surprised how tiny it is. I know it says baby gloss, but it genuinely is very tiny. Okay, next to my thumb. I don't think I own a gloss that small. And then finally, I've just got a contour palette. I was going to get a blush palette, but I actually don't like any of the blushes as much as I like the one in the contour palette, so I thought it was a better idea just to do that. So I'm just going to go in with the primers. Today it has been such a weird day, guys. It was really nice because I've been on the phone to my friend for like 7 hours, and I was sorting through all my makeup. I've cleaned out all my makeup. I've cleaned it all individually. I've sorted it all out. I've worked out what I need to get for appointments. I'm really, really excited. I just feel like this week has been so weird. I don't know what's really going on at the moment. I'm kind of just like my mind's just like in a really weird place. So I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come and film a video. This is one of my favourite things to film. I hope you'll find it helpful. It kind of like gives me something, you know. I thought, you know what, I am going to film. I'm going to sit and film. I'm going to chat to you all. I'm really excited because I haven't done my makeup in ages, and although the sunlight's not really here, I'm not sure how good the lighting is going to be when I look back at this. So I'm going to go in with the Power Fix on my left hand side and the Hydrate on my right hand side, and I just want to see if there's a difference because obviously I do want to use both. I was just going to use the Power Fix because I always use the hydrating primers like that I own. So I'm just going to apply 3 pumps. They're such a good size, and I'll pop the prices on the screen, but these are literally such a good size. You get 12ml in here, but it's actually like a decent sized primer. I'm just going to pop next to it. This is the hydrating one. Oh, it's clear. Okay, well at least you can see which one and I didn't get them muddled up. That's quite cool. So that's just the hydrating one. To make this a fair test, I'm going to use the same brush. Do you remember in science in school? And you had to like counter out the variables. This side is the Power Fix. Yeah, and you had to like pick, what was it, like a controlled, oh my god guys, it smells of like cucumber. Oh my god, it's so nice. Yeah, you had to like, what was it, like control variable, I literally can't remember. It literally smells like fresh cucumber. I am going to lather this on my face every single day. And this one, it smells of like a spa. That is so cool. This one's definitely a lot more water based. Might be quite obvious because it's like a hydrating one, but I just feel like it goes on a lot more glossy. Can you see there's a bit more shine, I think? I feel like this one's kind of like sunk into my skin, whereas this one's more water based. Just feel really, really like firm in my skin as well. This one feels a little bit lighter. That is my first opinion. I really like that. I'm not sure which one I prefer because this one smells so nice, but then this one smells like a spa. This one smells like a spa, and that makes me so excited because I hate when they're like overly scented, because then I feel like it's not really about the actual product, then it's more about like it's trying to smell nice. The drawers open. Yeah, but I feel like if something's like focused on the smell, sometimes it doesn't work as well. And like I'm not here for the smell, I'm here more for like what it's gonna do. But I absolutely love how they both have different scents, but they're not too strong, so you know that the product isn't like heavily scented. Especially this one probably smells a bit more natural, but I just feel like it's such a crisp smell. Also guys, I'm so confused. I just want to apologise for whatever you just saw the last clip. I just sorted out my eyebrows, I just removed them. I just thought, that's just not. Anyway, let's get on to it. I was saying that I cannot believe they don't have a concealer. Like, out of all the Revolution concealers, maybe it's just because they like their other ones more, but you would have thought they would have had one in this collection. I don't know, I just found that really weird. I am just going to use the P. Louise base just under my eyes, and just like a little bit, and then I'm going to go straight in with the serum foundation. I feel like this should balance out quite well with the foundation being a serum type formula, because this is quite full coverage. So I feel like this is quite a good idea just to apply just a little bit of concealer, and then I can just go on with the foundation, just because obviously like if they'd have had their own concealer this would kind of be complete, but I was a bit confused about that one. I don't really know. What do you think? Do you think it's because like I feel like the Conceal and Define one's like probably the biggest one, and I just found it really bizarre that they didn't have a concealer. And I was talking to a few of you about it as well, and like you said it's weird because like their concealers are so popular. I just find it really bizarre. I have so many concealers in my drawer, and apart from the Revolution, do you remember I did that one about it was like a sponge, it was kind of like the Maybelline, I don't know what it's called, you know what it's called, I think it's called Eye Bright or something. That is like one of my favourite concealers that I've ever tried, but that's literally run out now. It didn't last me very long at all. I love it, it has like little happy glowy lines here. Ooh. I think you genuinely do like squeeze it, because some of these are just like decoration and they don't actually like absorb the product. This is so cool. You literally, you know how some of these bits are like just for decoration on so many packagings, and literally squeeze it and it goes up. I'm not sure if it's the exact shade, but it's the closest shade. We will soon tell. Yeah, I tend to get the same shade for Revolution, but because they've got so many different ranges, every time they do a shade I try and go with the one nearest or the exact that has yellow undertones. I feel like I've mentioned this so many times, but it just suits me so much better. I think this is actually 8.5 and I was gonna get a 6, but I'm pretty sure 6, I don't know what the undertones were, but I don't think they were yellow, so I think that's why I got this one. And this is perfect. Do you know what's really weird? Every time I apply it, I can smell that cucumber scent from the primer underneath. It's so nice. It feels really, really light on my skin. It doesn't feel like I have to like really build it up. It does feel quite glowy. This is definitely a very, very glowy foundation. But I do feel like every time I blend it, it kind of gets more and more to my skin tone. Even though it was basically my skin tone, but it almost feels like it goes down into like, do you know what it's like? Do you know, this is really weird, really weird. It's more like it's just, I'm putting something on my skin and it's like so light. Whereas it does have a bit of coverage, but it definitely feels like it looks very natural. I don't feel like it actually is that full coverage, but it's not like it's patchy or anything when I'm blending it in. When I look at my skin, I feel like I can still see my skin underneath it, if that makes sense, which I think is good. I'm not sure if it would be buildable, but that's kind of the point. Like, it's a serum, so I don't feel like it's supposed to build over time, but I do quite like it. It's very natural, very light, very like summery. I don't feel like I've put foundation on at all. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to apply a little bit of contour. I'm going to also apply some more concealer, and then I'm going to get onto the rest of the products. I look a bit crazy because I've just applied a little bit of contour and some under eye eyeshadow and some mascara. I really don't like this lighting. We're not going to talk about it because then I would just feel like I shouldn't be filming this. I'm now going to go on to my contour palette. I absolutely love this. I got this in the shade Sugar. Sugar, da 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 da. Oh, honey, honey. It's not working. First rule, learn how to open it. First rule, never let them change you. Rule 2, do you to the fullest. I can't open it. There we go. Oh, they've engraved. It says contour in the middle. That's really defining. I literally hardly had any contour on as well before. But it actually is quite pigmented. Guys, I'm really excited for the blusher because this is like the, it's not the it is the I can't speak. The Milani blush in the shade like Coralina or something. Wow. I put way too much on. Seriously, I would pay for this. I think this was £3. I would pay that on its own for that blusher. That size. That's a good size. And you've obviously got the contour, and I presume that's like a highlight. But I always feel like the highlight in a contour palette is never like that good. I'm going to swatch it, but I don't think it's going to be that good. And it's quite nice. I think I'm going to I might stick to the normal highlighter that I bought. But that's quite nice actually. That's like a natural. The blush is going to take some blending because I've applied far too much, but can you believe how pigmented that is? Right, so next up I'm going to apply my vanilla powder. Everything is like got sellotape on. Can you believe that we all call it sellotape just because one brand came up with the name sellotape? Like, what was it called before? Sticky tape? Like, don't you find it so weird? Like, even if you don't buy the actual brand sellotape, you still call it sellotape, don't you? Love these sponges. I was going to get their sponge, but like, I honestly just didn't think it was going to be that good. And I don't like really get on with that many sponges, so I just thought, quite honestly, I really just don't want to. And I like when a sponge is like this as well, and you can like, they do like a loose powder, and I thought I put that in my basket, and so I obviously didn't. But I must have clicked on this because I think at the start, like when they first launched, I went straight on the website and not everything had loaded, so I put this in my basket and like I didn't see that it was the shades, and then I went back and looked. And also I didn't manage to get the setting spray because that said it hasn't launched yet either. I feel like the powder isn't really like, I don't know, I always use one powder for under my eyes and it always sets my makeup quite well, and I don't really know, this powder doesn't seem to have really done that. It kind of just feels like I've lightly brushed it, not like really patted it into my skin. It does actually smell of clay as well. Like, it says with pink clay, but it literally smells of clay. Any like, I feel like normally with a powder I apply it and it kind of like smooths my skin, holds it in place, and I feel like it's like, that's it. Whereas this one, I don't feel like it's done that. I just feel like I've kind of applied product to my skin and it's just like sat there. It's normal for my under eyes to crease, I just don't feel like it's really like set my skin in place basically. But they didn't launch like any lip liners or anything, so I figured out I'd get the lip balms and the lipstick and go from there. So I've applied the Morphe lip liner in the shade Bite Me, and I'm now going in with the baby gloss, which is so tiny, and I'm just going to apply that. It's in the shade Sugar. Well, first of all, I had no idea it was going to be that pigmented, and it's a bit darker than I thought it would be. I kind of got the impression on the website it was kind of like almost clear with glitter. This is so nice. I am sorry, but how glossy is that? Oh, that's so worth it. I have to say, because it's only like £3 and you literally get the tiniest amount, I don't know how long this is going to last me, but I will definitely be using it up. It has kind of started to separate now it's been on for a little while. The colour is still there. I just feel like it is obviously a gloss. It's not trying to be a lipstick or anything. So I feel like it might be best applied on top of something, maybe of a similar shade, rather than just on its own, just so it actually keeps its hold. Because otherwise I feel like once it comes off, then you won't have anything underneath. I'm going to go in with another Revolution product, which is just a hyaluronic fix spray. And I really like when my skin's a little bit wet when I apply my highlighter. So I got the shade Champagne. I have to say I was a bit annoyed because there was like, I think there was 8 shades and there was only 6 on the website, and I wanted the 2. They almost looked like, if you've ever got the Josh Cosmetics highlighters, it's a bit like that. It kind of just looks like a silver highlighter, but they've got like pink reflexes, and that's what the first 2 looked like, but I couldn't find them on the website. So this is in the shade Champagne. Just applied a little bit to my brush. Now the real test will be here, because if you literally have been following me for ages, you know that when I apply like a goldy, okay, I was just gonna say when I apply a gold shade here, a lot of the time you get this like really weird reflex, and you can't tell it's highlighter unless you can see closer up or you can see in the correct angle, and it kind of just looks like I've almost bronzed here or there and there. It kind of has like a green pigment to it, which is so fun, and I feel like now I really want to get those other 2 and I really want to see what they've got. I've literally, guys, I've dipped that into my palette like twice, and look at how much. See, it literally, when I look straight on, you can barely tell it's there, which I love, because I hate when you can see like there's almost like normally like two bronzed circles, and it just, you wouldn't notice it was highlighter. It would just look really weird until I turn to the side and you can see it, whereas you don't have that issue here. And I love that. That's like the best thing about a highlighter for me, when it does that. So finally I want to just remove my lip gloss and try the lip balms. These literally excite me so much because they kind of remind me of holiday. So I've got Tropic Baby, and then I've got Fresh Burst. And basically I think Owlsy came out with some skincare in a pineapple serum and a watermelon moisturiser. And the serum and the moisturiser were kind of like inspired by the Glow recipe. And one of my followers actually messaged me and was like, oh, you should try this. And I went to order it and the serum went out of stock. But the idea of having pineapple and watermelon scented lip balms excites me so much. I feel like it's kind of sometimes nice to have a scented lip balm. I feel like when you apply a scented lip balm, it's just the best. So I'm really excited about these. I was just going to get the yellow one because of the fact it's pineapple. But then when I saw they were like tinted almost, like it doesn't tint your lips, but the actual shade, can you see? It's like yellow and pink. They feel really thick. First impressions. Oh my god. Oh my god, they smell amazing. Guys, honestly, you need to get these. I'm going to apply it to my lips in a minute so I can see how soft they are. Hey future me, so it's time to put these on. I'm going to do the pink one first. This is the watermelon. Oh my god, it smells so strong of watermelon. It's quite glossy, isn't it? I know it's just a lip balm, but some lip balms just look like Vaseline and like kind of like, well, like a balm. Like you never really get the shine. They're quite glossy. Obviously the same principle will probably apply, but that is not the point, and that is the point of a review. Does anyone sometimes kiss the thing? I did that a minute ago to see what shape my lips are. I don't know why. Pineapple. Also guys, have you seen the human hump mosaic on TikTok? Because I have, and basically yesterday I thought, oh well, what's my mosaic? And some areas of my life I can't remember, so I was really struggling to think of things, but I did come up with a few. I just was thinking of reasons why I might do certain things. I think I'm going to make a scrapbook, so if you have a mosaic, maybe you could do that. I know it's really hard to think of things when certain areas of your life feel like you just can't remember things. But yeah, anyway, so random. But where was I going with that? I feel like it was something to do with pineapple. So they're the lip balms. I really like these. You actually get 15ml, and I feel like you don't really need that much, and it just keeps them really fresh. I do feel like the watermelon one, I'm not sure if I've just patted this one off a bit too much, but the watermelon one I feel like had a bit more shine to it. What do you think? I still think it did, but I don't think there's much difference. I like them both. I probably would prefer the pineapple one because the watermelon one's quite a strong scent, but on the other hand it's got way more of a shine. So either way, whichever one you prefer, the shine of the scent. Also just applied this after the balm without any lip liner. Not that far off the shade of my lip. I love it. You need to. Please go and buy this gloss. It's amazing. It's my favourite. Literally. And it's like travel size, so you know when you have these mini bags, because like normally you could fit lip gloss in. 2.2ml. It's amazing. And I feel like if you lost it, like, you wouldn't be as annoyed if you spent loads of money on a lip gloss. I didn't have any scent, but if you put the lip balm on underneath, then you'd have like watermelon sugar, you know. So I've just had my main light off. I'm not sure if the lighting's any better. If it is, I shall be very annoyed that I haven't filmed like this the whole time. This is the finished look. I'm obsessed. This lip gloss you need to go and get. Seriously, you need to get it. It's such like a juicy gloss. It looks so thick, honestly. The highlighter, 10 out of 10. I don't know honestly if there's much difference between the primers. This side's obviously supposed to be the Power Fix and this side's supposed to be the Hydrate. I did actually feel like this one was a lot more like glowy, and I feel like that's just because it's more like water based. I don't know if I can tell a difference afterwards, but I'm really happy with both. So genuinely, like, I'd probably say go and get the Power Fix because it smells of cucumber, because I just think my face feels like it's primed the same both sides. I definitely think the cucumber one because it smells of cucumber. You need this gloss. I'm really happy because I think I want to go and get this gloss in every shade now. So thanks for that. Thanks a lot. The highlighter I absolutely love. I'm really intrigued to see what the setting sprays were like. I really did like the foundation. I feel like it makes my face look really natural. Like, it doesn't necessarily look like I've put foundation on. It kind of looks like I could get away with the fact that I've just put concealer, contour, blush on and like just filled in my face, so it kind of looks set rather than actually having a foundation base, which I think is nice because it's there. It's like, it almost provides like a filter across your face, and it's quite like a thin layer as well, so it makes it easier to build up rather than just having like a moisturiser on and then putting like contour on straight away, especially because I didn't really use much liquid contour. But like putting powder straight on like a moisturiser isn't the same, and I would only put concealer in those areas, so I do think it's definitely added to the look, although it does look very natural. So I really recommend the foundation as well. The blush palette you need, that is my #1 thing that I've brought away from this. That and the gloss, top products, like literally £3 for that. I'm sorry, but it's such a good size. I did actually think on the website they looked a little bit bigger, but they're literally the perfect size. Like, I don't even think I can explain how big the pans are. Like, I know this sounds really weird because like they're not the biggest pans you've ever seen in your life, but they are. Like, that's the normal size of blush you'd probably get, like if not a little bit more, but for £3, like, you can't complain. The highlight was really good in this one as well, so I feel like you could just get that one if you wanted to. The contour I really liked. I think it was quite a natural one, but I generally did just buy this for the blush and I was blown away, so I really recommend that, and that is in Sugar. And love the gloss. So it's obviously like a sugar trend going along here. Like, obviously the sugar things are my favourite. I don't know why, that's a bit weird. I do love the highlighter though. Look at that glow, and it doesn't have the reflexes. I am blown away. They are definitely my top products that I've come away from here. I think they're the ones that I would be like, you should go and get it. I'm not sure about the powder, and I just don't feel like it's really done anything special. That is what I've got from this review. I really enjoyed filming this, and honestly the gloss, look at the gloss. I love it. I really hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much. I really appreciate you all. I'm so glad I filmed this now. Honestly, if you're thinking about doing something and you were just thinking, maybe I don't want to do it, I was so upset before filming this, and I just thought maybe I should just wait, but I thought, you know what, tomorrow I'll be so annoyed that I didn't film it because I love filming so much. I'm sending all my love all your way, and I love you literally. I can't even express. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favourite product that I tried. Look out for the eye tutorial version because I ordered I think 5 eyeshadow palettes, and that'll be up really soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in a brand new video very soon. Bye!